be too late to alter course, mateys.
Hey everybody, Steve here from Rock Parts RC. I thought I'd take a little time to go through my Rum Runner. This is my comp truck, Class 2, that I'll be running the rest of this season in Golden State comps. But I thought it might be sort of interesting if I shared with you guys how I set my truck up and sort of the ins and outs of, you know, what I like, what I don't like. And at the end of the video, I'll post a little bit also with some content from some of the runs of my truck and maybe some of our team drivers, rum runners that are set up maybe a little bit differently. But everyone's got their own taste and what they like, you know, motors, ESCs, tires, axles, and all that kind of a thing. But I really like my truck. It's doing really well for me right now. I'm not going to change anything on it. If I do, it'll be something very small, just some, you know, fine tuning type of things. So, but this is my, like I said, this is my Class 2. I'm not going to try to let this video get too long. But so this is my Trident body. Some of you guys have already seen this. This is the new Rock Pirates Trident body, and it's not out yet. We're hoping to get it out in another week or two. We're making some small tweaks to it, but so far I love this body. It doesn't get hung up. It's just performing beyond expectations. So, and it looks great. So anyway, this is my Trident body, and so this is my Rum Runner, and I'll try to go sort of through it, sort of front to back, show you how I set it up, what's on this truck, and hopefully be able to show you guys some things that you may or may not be interested in. Hopefully you are, especially if you're thinking about getting a Rum Runner. But the Rum Runner comes with, you know, carbon fiber chassis that you see there. It comes in different colors. We've got blue, we've got silver, we've got black gold. I think that's it for now on the Rum Runner. It comes with an angled skid, and it's a blank skid, so you've got to drill your holes depending on what transmission you want to run. We've done videos already on this chassis kit, so I'm not going to go full details into it. If you want to see more about it, you can go back through a couple of videos back, and I went through this chassis quite a bit. But you get the body post mounts, as you can see here where I set them up on my truck. And you get the spacer pack, and you use those for, you know, spacing your shocks. On my truck, I actually use it for spacing the servo horn right there to drop my link down a little bit, give me a little more clearance from the frame right there, if you can see that. You get the comp sliders, come with the kit. And this is the battery side there. You can see you got the Velcro strap going through, perfectly smooth on the bottom side. All self-tap. Like I said, that's all covered in the other video. The peg leg links, comes with all the links for it. All pre-spec'd what we like to run and how this truck really works great. And of course the Rum Runner sticker. I got that there in the bed of my truck. But on my truck, I'm gonna sort of start front to back. I'm running Vanquish brass on the knuckles, running F10 portal axles from Vanquish. I'm running a Reefs Smart 1100 servo. I got the long Vanquish servo horn on there, as you can see. My mount that I'm using for my servo is also from Vanquish. It's made of aluminum. That pretty much sets the front up. And you can also see our Rum Runner, or actually those are the locker lights, sorry. You can see my pods right there. And they're small and compact. Those will be available hopefully in 2 weeks as well. So, but you can see how streamlined they are. I mean, this is my comp truck, and it doesn't really add any weight to it, and you can barely tell the wires are even in there. So that's really cool. For shocks, I'm running front and rear, the Team Associated, the Factory Team Gold shocks. In the front right now, I'm running 30 weight, and in the rear right now, I am running 60 weight. So I changed that, a little bit depending on what time of year it is, what the weather's like. But that's pretty much my basic setup on my shocks. I'm running the hardline bed from Rock Pirates, and the Rock Pirates rear comp bumper. And on the rear also, I'm running the Vanquish F10 axle, and all the way around Proline Swampers. And you can tell I've been running these a little bit. They're broken in pretty good. These really start working well when they get to this point and beyond. But I'm gonna try to show you guys, it's not gonna be easy, but where my cross members are and where I put my links. And on the link setup, it's pretty important that you get this right. So let me try to go through that, and hopefully I can show you. Okay, so when I run, see if I can show you guys here. When I run F10 axles, I don't put the shocks, when I'm running the factory teams, on the normal shock mounting location. I put my shocks down where the screw is for the lower links. So hopefully you can see that right in here, right down in there. There we go. And I do the same thing in the rear. That gets your center of gravity lower when you've got portals. That gives you still got a ton of clearance. So hopefully you can see that there. Then I'm also on the lower mounting point where the links are instead of on those upper mounting points. And then, man, this is gonna be hard to show you guys. But the upper link, I've got it mounted. Let me see if I can see it here. Put glasses on, sorry. It is in the second row down, the middle hole. So there's 5 holes in that second row, and I'm right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's important. Try to hit that hole if you're gonna run the F10 axles. And then on the rear, I'm in the second hole up and back. So there's the lowest hole in the middle. Go to the next hole up and back. Hopefully you can see it right here. And that got my truck set up exactly how I wanted it to perform. Real predictable and real stable. Side hill is great, goes vertical great, does really nice through V-notches and so on. Again, there's the fronts and the rears. And then for my transmission, I'm running the Deluxe Nod 2. There we go. You guys should go see all that. And this is available on the Rock Pirates website as well, and also at Deluxe, of course. And it's super, super small, super lightweight. You can see it right there. I'm running the Little Tugger 33T Holmes Hobbies motor. So this is a brushed system in this truck, but it's very smooth, performs great, lots of power. I like the speed of it, everything. So I'm really liking the setup, and you can see right there that it clears my servo really nicely as well where I place the transmission. And then for my drive shafts, I'm using the Deluxe cut to length drive shafts. So get the long one for the rear and then cut it to length. And then get the short one for the front. You can see it right there. And cut that to length. Oh, and one more thing, guys, I wanted to cover and show you is that right there in the center, you can see I used the plank combo kit. It comes with the cross member that's pre-drilled, and you can mount the mini plank battery to it, battery mount. And I'm not using it for the battery on this truck because I use my sliders for that. but it worked out really nice to put the receiver on there, and then my module for my rock lights. It's really small, it's really light, really compact, and it was really easy just to hide it right there and keep everything really tucked in. So as you can see on this truck, I mean, once everything's compressed, I mean, this thing's super low center of gravity. Everything's even below the frame rails, the top of the frame rails. And that's about it. All right, guys, thank you. Thanks for watching.